play this very serious.
Play it as you will.
Okay.
As you would in a true 10 years or older portrait.
They have
Okay,
this little
cool.
tripod thing at the production center. You don't want to be in the shot, but I don't have any choice.
What?
So there's like a double standard. My name is Jesse Lerner. I am hoping that each student in the class will gain some experience doing a short portrait of somebody that's, not their peer, not their roommate, not their best friend, but somebody of a different age group, and try to not just capture the physical likeness of the person, but something of their essence.
In 1949, Mr. Allen Schaefer built a simple 18 by 36 foot beer stand known as South Florida Beer Depot as adjoining North Carolina counties.
Of the films that I have made, I would probably say Ruins is standard sound, black and white, maybe my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was important for the kind of central part of the film to be archival footage, right? So sometimes I'm using archival images and the archival sound that comes with them, but I also play with it a lot, and I take archival images and take archival audio from something else that didn't really go with it, and sometimes I record my own audio and run it through the filters so it sounds like archival audio and put it with the archival images, or take the archival audio and shoot my own stuff, hand process it, and make it look like archival images that went with the archival audio. But this whole idea of, sort of using fragments, using artifacts, in the same way that in the museum, the fragments from different archaeological sites have been reassembled to create a new narrative. I wanted to create a new narrative from cinematic fragments.
According to Wikipedia, it says you're 124 years old.
Are very well preserved.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if that's true, and maybe if instead of a 10 years project, if I get it to multiply by 10, maybe I get 10 more points on the project or something like that.
I think on the syllabus it says 10 or more years.
Okay.
So I definitely qualify, especially if I'm
24.
124. My nurse. Because when you're 124, you need to have a nurse. That would make me maybe the oldest human being alive.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh my goodness. You shouldn't ask that about media studies. Specialist. I love a lot of films. And I have devoted much of my professional life to making and watching and writing and curating film. I don't think I'm a slacker. So it's around making movies all day.
Wrote the book on it, Ismo.
So it's very hard to pick a favorite, but I would recommend that everybody in the class go out and watch Ruben Games's La Fórmula Secreta, or The Secret Formula.
1949, Mr. Alan Schaefer built a simple 18 by 36 foot beer stand known as South of the Border Beer Depot. As adjoining North Carolina counties, which would drive alcoholic beverages, business boomed. A few years later, a 10-seat grill was added, and the business was renamed South of the Border Drive-In. In 1954, Mr. Schaefer added 20 motel rooms. Materials for the addition were shipped to Schaefer Project south of the North Carolina border. Mr. Schaefer shortened the name of his business to South of the Border.
Los charros, en español se dice los charros. Ajá.
One may ask, how did Pedro come about? Well, Mr. Schaefer went to Mexico to establish import connections and met two young men. He helped them get admitted to the United States, and they went to work at the motel office as bellboys for several years.
Es que hay más ambiente, yo creo que y más trabajo también que donde vivimos. Pues, a nosotros hace falta mucho trabajo y mejor que vivimos por acá. Piscar pepinos, así el lugar. Duraznos, manzanas, tabacos, naranjas de Florida y tomate. Todo ese jale le hacemos.
People started calling him Pedro and Pancho, and eventually just Pedro.
A don Pedro no se parece mucho mexicano. ¿Y es mexicano?
I think some people in Mexico dress like Pedro, so I think they're kind of getting away from that.
What about those signs? They're all designed by Mr. Schaefer himself. Over 100 different billboards are north and south of I-95 from the Virginia, North Carolina to South Carolina, Georgia line. There are also north and south on Highway 30151, east and west on Highway 9 and number 17, and there are even a few on I-20.
You're trying to advertise the South of the border.
There's some things in here that makes it look a little bit like Mexico, but to me it's more like a tourist place for where it has stuff for it's an attraction for people. They have things that people like and everything, but it has a little bit of authentic. It looks a little bit like Mexico, not too great, you know.
Oh, I've seen some as a specialist in experimental film, I can assure you I've seen some pretty crazy movies.
Like to party. We like to party.
I would really recommend people interested in crazy films, to use your word, your adjective, to look at the Brazilian late 1960s and early 1970s. Wild stuff out there. Outside of films, there were, you know, crazy performances, crazy visual art, crazy theater going on during the dictatorship, underground scene of Brazil, of that era is pretty out there.
And what's your favorite dessert?
Oh, I love, I have a sweet tooth, so I love lots of desserts. Pies, I'm particularly partial to, but chocolate chip ice cream might also be up there on the list.
Sweet. Thank you, Jesse.
Okay.
Or